As well as again insisting that no Russian troops were in Ukraine, Mr. Putin also used his phone in to condemn the murder of a prominent pro-Russian Ukrainian journalist. He described the killing of Oles Buzynia as a political murder. The journalist, who had worked as editor-in-chief for a leading Ukrainian newspaper until last month, was shot dead on Thursday. President Poroshenko has promised an investigation. Mr. Buzynia's death comes a day after a pro-Russian politician, Oleg Kalashnikov, was killed in a similar attack. And it's led to allegations that public figures in Ukraine who hold views sympathetic to Moscow are being systematically targeted. Let's talk to Vitaly Shevchenko from the BBC's monitoring unit in Caversham in the south of England. Vitaly, good to have you with us on the programme. That's what it looks like, that a pattern is emerging.
That's true. Several pro-Russian figures have been killed in Ukraine recently, which has triggered accusations that there's a massive witch hunt on in Ukraine. This is something that Ukrainian officials deny, and they say that all these murders are playing into the hands of their enemies, as President Poroshenko put it. And in fact, what officials and activists and MPs are saying in Ukraine, they are worried that something like this has been allowed to happen in Ukraine, while in fact all these people, they need to have been questioned by security services, and now they are demanding answers about why they've been killed.
Fingers, I'm sure, are being pointed in all sorts of directions, but I mean, is anyone trying to pin the blame on any particular group for these killings?
No particular group, but there's a lot of finger pointing. For example, some people, they point to the fact that moments after news broke in the Ukrainian media, President Putin condemned it, and that's led to accusations that somehow Russia has been involved. And others point to the fact that shortly after President Yanukovych lost his presidential bid in 2004, several of his associates also have been killed, and there are allegations that what's going on is a massive effort to make sure that they don't talk to the Ukrainian security services because they are familiar with the inner workings of the pro-Russian government run by Viktor Yanukovych, and that's one way that supporters of Mr. Yanukovych and of Russia are making sure that they don't spill the beans.
An extremely murky business. Vitaly, many thanks for joining us. Vitaly Shevchenko from BBC Monitoring there, joining us live.